The great enemy of freedom is an inert people. Be independent. Otherwise you'll be dependent the rest of your life, and they'll have you for a slave. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something in your life. How you walk the path in life is more important than where you end up at. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. No man ever steps into the same river twice, for it is not the same river and he is not the same man. I don't want to be alone, I want to be left alone. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. The only way of finding the limits of the possible is by going beyond them into the impossible. To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you're not allowed to criticize. It is not our abilities that show what we truly are, it is our choices. Forget your computer once in a while, go sit under a tree and listen to the wind in the leaves. The true measure of your worth includes all the benefits others have gained from your success. There are some feelings you can never shake off, there are things that stay with you forever. If you end up alone in your life, it doesn't mean you are alone. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. It is not important who someone is, but what he does that defines him. When I look into the future, it's so bright it burns my eyes. You can be young without money, but you can't be old without it. The greatest gift that someone could give me is their unconditional love and acceptance. We judge ourselves by what we feel capable of doing, while others judge us by what we have already done. If the path be beautiful, let us not ask where it leads. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Whenever you want to make an important change in your life, you must first undergo a period of nothing happens. If there is no wind, row. The future influences the present just as much as the past. You must be the change you want to see in the world. Change yourself, and your surroundings will follow. The most important thing is to enjoy your life. To be happy, it's all that matters. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. In a free society, some are guilty but all are responsible. Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. The one thing we can never get enough of is love, and the one thing we never give enough of is love. They keep us as we are, as if all change were forbidden. But it's more like as if everything changes except us. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. I am a part of all that I have met. We may never come face to face with our heroes, but we can still look up to them from afar and feel inspired by their actions and words. It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop. The future is in the present. We must begin again and again in the present moment to build the future. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. The one who loves most protects best. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our freedom and power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. I cannot teach you violence, as I do not myself believe in it. I can only teach you not to bow your heads before anyone, even at the cost of your life. You can't change the past, but you can ruin a perfectly good present by worrying about the future. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves." We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. You must be ready, for the wheel of time is ever turning. The unexamined life is not worth living. Good things come in small packages. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. You are born free, and you shall remain free. The important thing in life is to have a great aim, and the determination to attain it. It has always been a mystery to me, how men can feel themselves honored by the humiliation of their fellow beings.